get to the bottom of a printed paper pack and all you have left are strips and scraps. Today I have a really great card design that you can make just with your leftover scraps. I'm Anna Hellman. Thanks for being here. Let's take a look. So here you can see samples of the project we are going to make today. I've already created the leaf project. We will create the Christmas project together in just a moment. But you can see how the strips run across the background of the card, and then you can add some kind of focal point on top. And I just love these. So quickly, let's take a look at the products I used today. I used the Gorgeous Leaves bundle. I love this set. I am a sucker for anything with leaves in it, as well as the Frosted Gingerbread set. Now, I did use one little stamp from this Nature's Harvest set as well, and I absolutely love this set. I've made some other projects. If you want to see them, let me know if you are looking and can't find them, but I use this stamp right here on the fall project that says, "Sending healing thoughts, may nature's beauty bring peace to your soul." So I'll tell you first what we need to make this. We need a card base that measures 5.5 by 8.5. We need 3 strips of designer paper, or you could use cardstock as well, that measure 1 inch by 4 inches. One piece that measures 2 inches by 4 inches. Now, if you don't have any scraps left that are this large, you could split this into 2 pieces as well. You'll also need a piece for that focal point on the front. I'll show you my sample here. So you need some cardstock that measures 2 3/4 by 3.5. You also need a piece that measures 2.5 by 3.25 if you want that matted look. You'll need a piece of cardstock for the inside that measures 4 by 5.25, and then whatever you want for your focal point as well as your greeting. So let's go ahead and start to assemble this. I already have a lot of pieces and parts assembled, and I absolutely love what I've created with that gingerbread and peppermint product bundle, the Frosted Gingerbread stamp set and the coordinating dies. So can't wait to show you what I've created for that. So I'll flip these over to the back side, and when I do this, I like to keep them in order for one. I also like to put them in place before I actually assemble them. Put them in place upside down, and I'll show you why here just in a second. So we'll get our adhesive run across the backs of these. And this is where I like to lay them in place upside down, so nothing is sticking in place. But this just helps with the spacing. I like to put them all in place, make sure I like the spacing. Then once I like where everything is, I want to carefully try to pick these up one at a time, flip them over, and put them in place. So kind of an easy way to pick them up is just to stick your finger to that adhesive and lift it up, flip it over. Try not to bump anything so your pieces don't shift. I will mention quickly on the card I made already, the fall one. Bring it back in here so you can see. I did use a mat behind these designer paper strips. So if you want to use that extra little mat for a little bit of extra detail, you'll need to cut that 4 1/8 inches by 5 3/8. Okay, now that we have this together, let's go ahead and put those cardstock pieces together. And then we can add the fun parts on top. So the pieces I've prepared, I used our craft cardstock to cut these cute shapes out, and then I also used white cardstock to cut the detail pieces that go on top. I'm going to bring this die set back in just for a second so that you can appreciate the detail. This is just the neatest set. Now, when I attach detailed die cuts, there are several different ways you can do this. You can do it with glue, you can do it with glue and a sponge and your silicone craft sheet. My favorite way is to put adhesive sheets on the back of the cardstock before I die cut it out, and then that turns them into a sticker, And all I have to do is peel this back piece off and lay it right on there and press it down. So I can link you to a video on those adhesive sheets that explains a little bit more if you would like to take a look at that. So this just makes it really quick and easy to get these detailed pieces that sometimes can take a lot of time to get adhered down. Also shared a trick not too long ago where you can use your silicone craft sheet and your seal or your tape runner. So that's pretty handy as well. Okay, so now let's come up with an arrangement for where we want these. I think we'll put them on something like that. So I've put dimensionals on the backs of the others, but I put some adhesive on this one. I want to make sure that doesn't hang off the edge. So this is my take your pick tool. If you don't know what this is, you should definitely explore that. I actually have a video on this one as well that I will link you to. But this thing is amazing. I like to use it to attach my dimensionals to my project. I also like to use it to remove those backing pieces and make it easy to attach. So I am going to put dimensionals behind here, and right now I will show you how I use this to actually put those dimensionals on. So if you feel like sometimes it's hard for your fingers to pick up and put these on and then to lift those paper pieces off, this can be really helpful. Now make sure my card is opening the correct direction, and I do have a greeting mostly prepared. Would like to decide where to put this on. Now we can even do this. I think I may do this one horizontally. I am going to put this on. Am I? Sometimes I'm indecisive. Are you ever indecisive when you're making your cards? Please tell me I'm not alone. Okay. Okay, we're going back to plan A. We'll put it over here. Now, last time I was indecisive in a video, I had a lot of people comment and say, "Oh, you did the right thing. I would have done the exact same thing. You couldn't do what I was originally planning," which I decided I was not going to work. Now, this time I would like to know if you agree with the decision I just made, or if I made the wrong one and I should have made a different one. But I know there is no wrong, there are no wrong decisions in crafting. If you overthink some of your projects, you just remember that when you give that to someone, they are going to appreciate whatever you made for them. They are not going to look at it and think that you should have done it differently, or it isn't high enough quality. I know we're so hard on ourselves and we think, oh, they're going to look at this and think that something's wrong with it. They won't. They will just look at it and appreciate the time that you put into making it for them. Okay, we'll stick that down. And I brought in some of these really cute matte dots. I like this red color, and I thought they would look nice with this project. So once again, here you can see me using my handy tool. So thanks so much for watching along. I hope this gives you some great ideas for how you can use up some of those paper scraps that you have in your collection. Please give me a comment below, thumbs up, subscribe to my channel. Those things help me, and they also help to get my videos to other crafters so that they can find the things I'm sharing as well. So have a wonderful day, and I hope you'll be back again next time when I'll be here helping you to hand make with love.